Joining us is former France and Manchester United captain Patrice Evra, who happens to be in India at this moment. Patrice, firstly, welcome to India and thank you so much for speaking to us on Times Network.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me. Since I learned, I just keep smiling. It's been like 4 years. I wanted to come to India. I had a crazy schedule, but finally it happened. And it's the first time and not the last time. I'm the most happy man alive right now.
Patrice, we are going to be talking to you about Indian culture, but first, a little about Indian football. I mean, in your opinion, what does it take for a country to continuously be on the path of progress when we talk about football?
But it's really simple. I think the biggest sport in India is cricket. But what I found out is like in India, sometimes it's raining a lot. And, you can't play cricket when it's raining. And you could see like it's more people want to play football. I think it's a massive potential. It's a 1.5 billion people we're talking about. So don't tell me in that you can't find Cristiano Ronaldo, Patrice Evra, Messi, or whatever. So I really believe in that because I'm the only player playing the French national team and not have done any academy. It's from the street to the star. And more, like for example, yesterday when I landed and I went in the gym and it was a program called Tackle. So they just like grab the people you tap and they grab. And I never see that kind of sport, but those guys were really athletic. And that's why I think we like the Indian DNA is really strong. And for me, when I arrived in the Premier League, I had really difficult 6 months because I was playing just with my technique. But actually, you have to be strong first. So we got this. This is just a small part. What I want, and especially I will say, because where I want to go and help a country to develop in any kind of stuff, I want people to believe. What I want an Indian player from India playing in the Premier League or in the top league. Why we don't have that? Why India have to, I don't know, idolize Ronaldo or have to idolize Mo Salah or whatever? Then why we don't have an Indian player? Because cricket was the priority, but we can see now the football is growing fast. So you need to bring the right people. They are here not just for the money, but they are here because they believe in this project. But trust me, it comes from the street. Football is from the poor people. I used to beg money at the age of 13 just to buy a sandwich. And what you have like from those people is the anger, the passion, the surviving mood. And this is really important. But I just arrived. I know I'm going to meet a lot of people, but we need to share the same value and the shared dream. Then they're more than welcome to do something with me.
Well, yes, absolutely. And Patrice, I want to talk to you also about Sunil Chhetri. You spoke about, why look up to a Ronaldo or why look up to a Messi. He's also the third highest goal scorer in the world at this moment. We need more like him from India in India.
But exactly. But me, I told you, one reporter asked me, who's your inspiration? My inspiration is my mom. He's not a player. He's not any player. Thanks to my mom, I am here. She's the one, I've got 24 brothers and sisters, put food in the table. My mom lost one leg. She keeps dancing. She keeps smiling. This is enough inspiration. You don't need someone to come, that's why I'm passionate about life. When people say, oh, why are you, Patrice? I say, I'm still alive, and they laugh. Because I feel blessed and grateful. But yes, you can see them from far, those players like you mentioned. But we need people on the ground. People need to be here to develop those players, but not like people just come here because, like for money or whatever, because they believe in the project. You can do in many different ways. I know people say like, Patrice, why you don't do a TV program where you go in the street, you find like the best player, then after, they all have a tournament, then you pick, I don't know, 5 of them and you give them elite training session every day. And after they go in trial in Europe. So it's many different ways, many ideas. But you just have to make sure, like, because people think with money, they're going to, okay, we give those money and everything going to happen. No, it's not about that. It's about sharing the same goal.
And Patrice, the World Cup qualifiers have now starting to offer more spots to Asian countries. So, it feels like this is the perfect time for India to step on the pedal as well.
This is the perfect time, but you need to prioritize that. People will still love cricket. I have nothing against cricket, but you need to develop the football in India. Like you say, now is more space. This is the time. Your league have to be strong. You know, I'm going to meet also the president of the Indian Football Federation. And me, I'm really honest. I'm really transparent. You know, when I had a Zoom call with Del Piero and Salgado with the UAE Football Federation, they say, what is missing? I say, you have a big problem here because I know some players, they come and play in Dubai. Your kids they are too spoiled. They got everything. So when you don't have the anger, you know, you won't like run like maybe an extra 5 meters. But, you know, India, they have that anger, they have that passion. And me, I believe in that because I'm not selling dream. This is the way I did it. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not like someone tell me to say those words. No, this is what I've done. And I want to give it to the opportunity to those kids to achieve the same dream.
Patrice, I also want to ask you about what you love about India. What is it that really you like about the culture?
Finally.
I remember your video of dancing on Jhumka as well. So there is a bit of a Bollywood connection as well.
No, but it's just, you know, I can explain it. My first friend, Nures Mali, I met him in 2006, joined United, and he was the first person I trust in England. And I have a lot of Indian friends. I just love the culture, the food, of course. I eat really spicy, and the music and the Bollywood or whatever. I was watching Patan, you know, on the plane. It's just like I feel connected. Like, don't ask me the reason why. It's just a natural connection. But also, you know, I'm a funny person, and I like to spread message around the world about positive. And it's not about like showing the poor of India. You have to show the beauty. Like, I can't wait to see those ladies when they're doing the laundry and all of that. It's the same like Africa, you know. People like to promote that poor side or whatever, but it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Like, and I'm sorry, like one of my friends was like, "Oh, Elon today, say, oh, Patrice, but you know the people they say it's dirty, it's this, it's that." I think this is all the silly video you saw on social media, and those people they never been to India. When I came to India, it's so beautiful, it's so amazing. I can't wait like to come back. So that's why I hate those people. They never been to a country and they judge it. Come and see. Why you want me to lie? If it wasn't great, if it wasn't good, nobody like put a gun on my face to say that. I talk with my heart. I encourage many people to come to India, and they're gonna have a proper different view of India.
Patrice, we're also going to be talking about Euro 24. It is happening in Germany this year. Who are your favorites? Do you think France can overcome the disappointment of not being world champions and be Euro champions?
Yeah, I think the biggest and it's not being arrogant. The biggest opponent of France is France because we got too much talent, too much resource. Trust me. After this team is already like maybe another 50 player like already ready for the French national team. Yes, the Euro is depend on us. Of course, it was a big disappointment the final, but you see, it was one inches because if Thuram scored that goal, we will be like champion of the world. You know, it was, I think, a great final, lot of goal. But yes, France is always depend on us. If we are not too arrogant and we not think we are the best, then we're gonna win. If we already think we are the best and we got too much talent, that's when we're gonna get in trouble. You remember the Euro when against Switzerland we were winning 2-0. Then at the end we went like I think 3-3 and we lost on penalty because after the goal we were like dancing, celebrating. So we need to just like hit off it, you know, on earth. Then think good things will happen for France. I'm not worried at all.
And moving to Manchester United, do you think Eric is the right manager to bring back the glory days?
You know, is one thing I can tell you. I had enough of us sacking manager. I think this is if we sack Eric, it will be the 5th manager we're sacking, and this is not United. United is a loyal team, but right now we're not doing the job. So Jim Ratcliffe come in now. He get 20% of the club. He's focused on the football, so I think all the pressure will go on Jim Ratcliffe. History never dies, but never lie to the fan. Right now, we're not doing good enough. It's like a roller coaster. I always give that example when we were losing 2-0 at halftime against Aston Villa. and I was doing the commenting the game, and I say, if United keep playing like that, we're going to win 3-2. Everyone say I was crazy, Roberto Martinez, and at the end we won 3-2. So amazing. But after that, we go to lose against Nottingham Forest. So what is missing is that consistency. If Eric Ten Hag, I don't care of Eric Ten Hag. I just want to make sure like one manager is there. We support him, because last year everyone was saying Eric Ten Hag is the man. We qualify in the top 4. We win the FA Cup. We win in the final of the Carling Cup. So he did a good job. But in United, every year you need to win something. Every year you have to perform. So if he's not on the top 4, I think this is not my decision. But Jim Ratcliffe, maybe they already want to come with a new manager. So let's see. But I had enough. Us sacking manager. He looked like us when you remember Chelsea after Mourinho was keeping sacking manager and all of that. And we don't have stability, we don't have consistency. But I understand if the fans are really upset and angry. But don't forget, for how many years we destroyed so many teams. So it's a cycle. Today is not us anymore, but the history never died. Sorry.
Patrice, you spoke about meeting the Indian football president as well while you are in India. Could you tell me what is going to be on agenda? Because you are very, very passionate about Indian football and taking it forward. So could we see something of, sorts happening on that front?
Depends. Like I say, I have a ceremony award tonight. I'm gonna have like few words, have the contact. We can't, you can't speak just in like 5-10 minutes. This is bigger than that. And I want to know exactly what people want to do here. If they really want to push it to be the number one sport.
Open to any opportunity if it were to come.
Sorry?
You're open to any opportunity if it were to come.
Yeah, but like my time is like really crazy. I don't even see my family is a month because I keep traveling. Like after this trip, I'm going straight to Qatar, then after to Saudi, then I have to go to Manchester. So it's like quite like a busy schedule. But if people are really, and they really want to do something and not just like political or whatever, then I give my person. I need to trust the people. And that's really important. Right now, I don't know anybody. I'm going to have chat. And if they are ready, I am ready.
Patrice, final question, a message for all Patrice Evra fans in India and your message to, people to continue to support Indian football.
Yeah, no, but the message is, I feel too much overwhelmed. When I learned and he was this fan and he say he drive like 600 kilometers just to see me. And, I was feeling even like shy. I think the love the Indian fan are giving me is crazy. It's too much. And when I got that, I feel blessed. I feel grateful. And I just want to give more of my person. Like my mom always told me, more you give, more you receive. So now my message to the Indian fan is just like, when you're happy, that's when you make Uncle Patrice happy. So keep being happy. That's the only thing. And love life. And always believe in yourself. Don't let anyone saying you can't do this, you can't do that, because they're just projecting their own failure, or, they don't have the same courage. So believe in your dream. I finished with that when, my school teacher, she was like, Patrice, when you want to become later. And I remember all my classmates were saying, I don't know, doctor, engineer, policeman, fireman, architect. And I said, I want to be a footballer player. And that teacher, like everyone laughed. She said, football player is not a job. Everyone laughed. After that, she said, but do you think in 300 kids, they're going to pick one kid and it's going to be you, Mr. Evra? And I said, yes. And everyone was laughing. So now I don't want to take any revenge against that teacher. I mean, little bit. But it's just, I don't want her to tell the same things to other kids. That's why when I meet kids, I say, even if you want to be the president of the universe and it doesn't exist, do the sacrifice. Work for it. Because I always say it's easy to reach the top of the pyramid, but to stay at the top, that's what you need, sacrifice. And the new generation, they want shortcuts. They want everything fast. But no, life is full of challenge. I put in my book, I've been sexually abused at the age of 13, and I opened myself only at 38, because I don't call myself a victim. I call myself a survivor, and never give up. Never give up. God have a plan for everyone.
Patrice, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for your time and hope you enjoy the rest of your time in India.
No, trust me, I'm enjoying every second.